Hey folks, David Thomas Tao. I'm here at VinePair HQ in New York, New York. And today we're looking at a really exciting release. This is one of the releases in the whiskey calendar, at least the American whiskey calendar, I always look forward to. It's the Four Roses limited edition. This one's especially special. It is the 105th anniversary limited edition, or LE. It is bottled at 108 proof. It contains bourbon that's between 12 and 25 years old. There are 4 different liquid streams in this 25-year-old Four Roses. Geez, they don't give the percentages though. And it is a highly limited allocated bottle. Only about 15,000 full bottles are produced. We just have the sample bottle today, so apologies that you can't see the full thing, but I had a lot of thoughts on this bourbon, really excited to share. But before I dive into those extended thoughts, make sure you subscribe to VinePair on YouTube, or the YouTube, as my parents say. Stick around. Four Roses releases their LE every year around September. You can get it at select retailers nationwide, highly allocated, only about 15,000 bottles, or by winning an online lottery. Spoiler, the lottery winners have already been notified, so too late for this year. Four Roses always likes to pull out the stops on big anniversaries in intervals of 5 years, so like 125, 130, now 135. And I like to think that they applied that here. I mean, there is whiskey that is 25 years old in this 4-component blend. Again, bottled at 108 proof. If you want my full extended thoughts, I mean, really detailed on aroma, tasting notes, finish, all that stuff, click on the link in the description below. That's my full written review, a lot more detailed than in this video, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna give this another taste just for fun. All right, I don't have too much of this. I wish I had the full bottle, but we're gonna give it another taste. Again, I go into detail, a lot more detail in my written review, which you can read at the link in the description. Ooh, that's an immediate hit of, it's just like clove-laden spice. It's oaky, it's earthy. I mean, the youngest bourbon in this is 12 years old. Not much of an ethanol kick at all. There's something, yeah, really earthy, but not metallic or too minerally. The clove and the spice are very forward. You can really sense the rye here. It's balanced, touch of fruit, but really, you smell the age on this bourbon in a really, really positive way. Let's move on to the taste. I really like that. It's almost difficult to come up with tasting notes on the fly because I'm just enjoying it. Clove-laden spice, a little bit of cinnamon candy, not overpowering. I think this drink's below 108 proof. Oh man, that sweetness. I wrote about this in my review. It's a little bit like whipped cream. Like fresh whipped cream, you just like put it on your tongue and it's sweetness for like just a second and then it dissipates. If you like sprinkled cinnamon over a tablespoon of whipped cream and then you ate it, that's kind of what this tastes like a little bit. And then toward the finish, toward the back of the palate, and then on the finish, I get more of that rye spice and a little bit of stone fruit. I'm having trouble criticizing this. Normally I have a critique for bourbons, and this isn't the best bourbon I've had this year, certainly. It might be among the best new release bourbons I've had this year. Out of 100, I gave Four Roses 135th limited edition small batch. Whew, try saying that 5 times fast. I gave it a 96, which is among the higher scores I've given this year, especially for a new release. This is a great bourbon. This is probably, in my opinion, the best Four Roses limited edition release since 2019, which I also really liked and would score somewhat similarly. Really, really great stuff. It's not that it has any flaws. There's not like a particular note or something that's like super missing that's keeping it from going even above 96, which by the way, is a crazy good score in my book. It doesn't quite have that like je ne sais quoi that takes bourbons to those 97, 98 point ranges on scoring, at least for me, but it is really good. There's not much more you can ask for. One of the better Four Roses products, maybe that I've ever tried. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm curious what you think. If you have any favorite Four Roses releases, especially the limited edition batches, or if you've been lucky enough to try this year's limited edition release, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you would score it differently. Let me know if there's something you've tried recently that you liked better, because I think this is probably among the better new releases I've had in 2023. Until then, I'm David Thomas Tao. Thanks for tuning in.